It all begins with rain. The rain comes down from the mountains. The rain fills into the tributaries. The tributaries drain into the Connecticut River. The Connecticut River provides the source for the energy that we produce here at First Light Power. Good, sustainable, clean energy.
Northfield, in my opinion, is one of those hidden treasures. Many people drive by here and have no idea what's hidden behind the mountain.
Quite a bit of effort went into hiding the facility.
You drive into the side of the mountain. That's literally what you do.
I remember driving into the tunnel and just being amazed.
It feels much like a James Bond movie. The cavern itself is over a football field long and 10 stories high.
There's not a window in the next room or the next hall or the next door.
The first few times you drive in there, it's like, wow, what is this place?
It takes a special person to be able to work here at Northfield Mountain.
It's kind of like a family.
Anyone here would do anything for you.
Northfield Mountain is the largest pump storage plant in New England. We use the 22-mile section of the Connecticut River in this area as our lower reservoir. From here it goes through a mile-long tunnel.
It basically looks like a freeway underground.
Typically at night, during the non-peak times, we'll use electricity right off the grid, right off the street like you use at your house, to turn our turbines in reverse direction, counterclockwise, to pump water from the Connecticut River to a man-made mountaintop reservoir.
We'll hold that there for another time when generation is actually needed.
It's like a big battery. Typically during the day when you and I wake up in the morning, demand goes up for electricity, so we then run the water the other way.
It falls through our pump turbines, spins our generators.
Back down through the same units that we pumped with. They now run clockwise. That potential energy that was stored in the reservoir goes back to the Connecticut River, turning the turbine to generate electricity, which then goes out to the grid.
It's a fast response station, so we can come up quick.
In the event of the loss of a large generating unit in New England, this plant can recover that loss in a very short period of time.
In 90 seconds, you can have over 200 megawatts on the system.
Energy on demand.
I think one of the most interesting, fascinating things for me is the design of this plant.
When this plant was conceived and constructed in the late 1960s, it was the largest plant of its kind in the world.
How did somebody even begin to think to do this?
How did they get all this rock out of this place?
Someone had, by slide rule, mined out a mountain. That there is a real feat.
Northfield Mountain is located in Northfield, Massachusetts. It's a quaint town of 3,000, located about 90 miles west of Boston in the Pioneer Valley.
I just can't reiterate enough that the Mountain Project is such a wonderful neighbor here in Northfield.
We're a very close community. We get a lot of travelers that pass through just to come to the Mountain Project.
Tens of thousands of visitors coming up to the center of town and stimulating the local economy.
They're good to the community. They give back.
We're really quite blessed to have them here in our community.
Here at Northfield, we're not only proud to be a valuable asset to the region by producing clean energy, we're also a good neighbor. We've taken care of the land here and made it into an extremely valuable natural resource that everyone can enjoy. When you're on the trails at Northfield Mountain, you have no idea that there's a power station underground. For the more than 70,000 visitors each year, Northfield Mountain is just a fabulous destination for outdoor activities. We have about 40 kilometers of well-marked trails. In the warmer weather, you can go horseback riding, mountain biking, and hiking. For over 25 years, we've been hosting cross-country running events here at Northfield. In the winter, we have cross-country skiing and snowshoeing. Barton Cove offers a place to canoe and kayak on the waters of the Connecticut River. You can also go camping at Barton Cove. We have several sites that are accessible by water. You can bring your gear in, set up your tent, and enjoy a lovely evening around a campfire. Just up the river from Barton Cove is Northfield's Riverview Picnic Area. It's a beautiful view of the water, and it's very popular with our guests. Above all, the Visitor Information Center is really the hub of Northfield Mountain's educational outreach efforts. This is where groups of all ages come to learn about nature and environmental responsibility. There are exhibits that show the history of our area and how Northfield Mountain uses the Connecticut River to generate power. Our staff at the Visitor Center offers outdoor programs and activities for everyone, from pre-kindergarten right up to senior citizens, and they're offered pretty much year-round. They give families, as well as old and new friends, a way to connect on our beautiful grounds. Here at Northfield, we really do offer something for everyone.
First Light Power practices good stewardship. responsible planning and management of our resources. Respect for the environment guides our decisions every day. Exemplifying this commitment is our new 18,000-panel solar field, one of the largest in New England. Renewable energy projects like this demonstrate that the generation of energy and our environment can coexist. Simply put, our goal is to meet and even exceed the needs of our customers, the standards of regulators, and the priorities of the communities we partner with. First Light Power, creating value in energy.